two people, they will have a clear reason, and they are the people who willingly accompany the leader, willingly accompany the leader. The leader doesn't have to try to persuade them, okay? But these are the people who willingly to follow, willingly to do what the leader said, what the leader told. And the left supporter always have the mind intention that he will do everything, he will do his best to turn the leader's idea, turn the leader's dream into reality, and he will do his best. Okay, he never ever go against the leader's sayings. Okay, but obviously when before he start raising his opinion, he will start doing, he willing to do what the leader want first. Okay, with the mind intention that he will do his best to turn that project into reality as good as possible. And then once the leader can start listening to him later on, but first he will act with the mind intentions that the leader dreams is my dreams. The leader dreams is my dream. The leader dreams as all encompass my dream. So I have the mind intention that I will do my best to turn the leader dream into reality, and I will act, I will work hard, I will do it. Okay, with the mentalities of the first of willingness. Okay, and they are happy. They're happy to. The leader's happiness is to have the person who willing to turn the leader's desire, the leader dream into reality. Okay. Okay. Just like in the family, if the father says something to the children, and the children willingly to do what the father said, okay, in his best, then afterward he can raise his voice, and then the father will listen. The leader will listen to adjust, to change. Okay, and with us, we need the two people who willingly to turn our dream into reality. Okay, so that is a left supporter, and this is a right uplift person. Okay. So some people ask that where is Cô Minh? Okay, where is Cô Minh in these pictures? In these pictures, where is she? She number 1 or number 2? What do you guys think? Cô Minh in our organization. Oh, so Cô Minh, she's a left or right supporter? Student has inquiry. So the first person, okay, the first person, so number 1 and number 2, these are the people are lead by the leader. Okay, but obviously they will have the tools, the methods they will know how to lead the people beneath them, the people who follow them. Okay, but themselves, the number 1 and number 2, they are lead by the leader. Okay, so you will be the person who lead if you have other 2 people accompany you. And Ji Hiến said that, okay, if I have a dream, I need to find other 2 people who go into actualize my dream, right? Cô Phương said, yes, that's right. Ji Hiến said, so in my family, right? My children, can he be the number one, and the parents will be the left support, right lift up person. Cô Phương said, yes, that's right. If your children about 20 years old and he wants to start a business, right? Then you can play the left supporter roles, and you tell your kid, okay, now you give me your idea and I will have to nurture you, how to support your dream. Okay, if you have an idea of doing a business, an online business, for example, right? Then I will support you by taking care of all the resources that needed. For example, I will help you to taking care of the, I will do a customer service roles, and whoever that your clients, I will taking care of them. I will support your daily activity to take care of your staff. Okay, so if any client come to see us, then if you have the you have your working office at home, then I will take care of your meals and everyone that accompany you. And the fathers who will the fathers know that the child have big dreams, then he will appreciate that dream. He will appreciate the qualities of the children, of the talent assets in the children, and the father will connect to all the outside resources to the children, and help the children to train the staff. Okay, help the children to raise capital. Okay, so thank you, teachers. I just wasn't sure if the first and the second person are lead, or they actually the leader themselves. Okay, and Cô Phương said these two people are led by the leader. Okay, and they will have other people that they lead. Okay, so we have 3 more hand raising right now. Okay, so are you okay, so can I ask you another question, teacher? Yes. So based on what you said and what I understand, okay, we couldn't hear her anymore. So okay. So as I understand, the left supporter is the person who has who planned all the strategies, and who help to turn all the ideas of the leader into reality, right? Okay. And the lift up person is the person who directly bring all of that plan or strategy that's been built by the left supporter, okay, in order to turn it into reality. So any idea, any plan, any goal of the leaders, okay, will bring it into the result. Is that right? Okay, let me explain again. So when there is when the leader, okay, share his idea, when the leader shares idea, which means that's the person who strategize everything, write down the idea, okay, and that person who write down all the idea is the left supporter, and within his ability he will support the leader, support finances, support the resources, the people, okay, and everything that he can. And the right live up person is the person who realize that dream, that plan, who can see the real, the true desires of the leaders and turn all of that plan, all of that strategy, and share all of that to everyone in order to attract many people, to let everyone know about the brand, personal brand, to let everyone know about the project, the communities of that leaders. Okay, so the left supporter is the person who turned that plan, that project into reality, and the right live up person is the person who brings that all of that project, all of that work, okay, outside, okay, to the world, to bring all of that work to the world. And sometimes the plan of the left supporter also need the help of the right lift up person to pull it up, okay, to bring it to the world. Okay, so in my company, in my family, a wife, okay, there's a husband and wife helping each other. Husband and wife can help each other to play a role of the left supporter and right supporter, okay, suitably, and that family can have harmonious relationships that will lead their children better. Thank you, chị. Okay, cô Phương said that every project, every plan that we have, that is like our lover. And then when we have family, our family is the cell of, is play a role of the cell of our society, right? So people often said that if we we success in doing family business, then we'll be able to success in doing success in doing business in our organization. So at the beginning, with the left supporter and right lift up person, we can build that up from our family. We don't have to wait until we go outside in society to start to lead people. We can start leading all of our family members to the good philosophy, right? And our family is the first organization that we must lead. So the key of applied coordinations and leadership, we must practice it first in our family. Okay, you don't have to have a company in order to come in here to learn of this knowledge. Okay, because applied started from your family. Applied starting from family meals when you sit together. So what a person can be, the same person can be a left supporter and right lift up person. Yes, it's possible, but with a project, in order to create an environment, an organization, an environment, we must have the first person and then the two left supporter and right lift up person in order to create environment. And you remember that in the subject character that we learned previously, okay, we need two people two extra person to turn a pawn into a light and to a plan. Okay, so first we have a pawn. Okay, so pawn, and then we have pawn 2, pawn 1 here, and then we have pawn 2 here, right? So pawn 1 and pawn 2, that will, when we connect them together, right, that will create a line, right? So pawns, let's say it's here. Okay. First, so this is the leader. The first pawn, this is the leader. Yeah. Okay. So these two pawns, when connect with each other, will become a line. So we have line 1. Okay, line 1 will be the internal line. Okay, internal line that will help support the leader, everything inside the organization, from logistics to human resource to operations. Okay, clothes, food, daily living activity, all the internal affairs. Okay, so it's like internal affairs. Okay, so line. Okay, so at line 1, okay, this is line 1, okay, sorry, line 1 play the roles of internal affair, taking care of everything internally. Okay, and line 2 will play the role of external affairs. Okay, so these external affairs, we can say over here is domestic affair, and of this side is the foreign affairs. Okay, so these two people combined with the leader will become create a plan. Okay, the internal officers and the external officers will cooperate with each other. Okay, so the external officers who can connect information outside and bring it back to the internal officer, and the internal officers are the domestic officer. They can utilize all the internal information to provide it to the external officers. Minister, and these 3 people will create the environment. 3 people will create the environment: the leader, the internals, minister, the external Minister Sam will create the environment. So we have a pond light that will make up of the environment or we call it blend. Okay. Blend. Let's create a blend. So this blend it has another name. It's an environment. Okay. So the three people create an environment. Three people create an environment. The first small environment can start it by three people. Three people create an environment. An environment started with three people. An environment started with three people. So after we learned this knowledge, we realized that who is the left supporter for the leader and who is the right lift up person for the leader, right? So now who you want to become, now you can see that in our WIT organization, who's the left supporter and who the right lift up person already. So now who you want to become. When we have people, they can do everything for us. And when we become a leader, right, we cannot lift ourselves up by pulling our hair. And therefore, we need the other two people to accompany us, to support us, to help us. And previously, I have tried to resolve all of my inquiry and why building an environment. And I realized that the half-heartedness of all the teachers organization is to nurture all the master, mentor, the entrepreneurs. And I realized that all of the ideas of the dream of the leaders, okay, whether it can become reality or not, that depend massively on the people that who willing to turn all of that into reality. So the internals, the person who deal with the internal affairs, the ministry of internal affair or internal relations. So through the number two person, okay, all of the person, the right lift up person, through the number two is the person who lift us up, okay, that will appreciate of our plan, of our dream. So lift up person is a person who willing to appreciate the leader. And when we have right lift up person, it will be simple to attract the left supporter, okay, the right lift up person. They can see our dream, okay, they can see all the goodness in us, they can see all of our strength, they can amplify all of our strength, they can perceive all of the goodness in the leaders. And some of those strengths, some of the goodness that the leader might not be able to see himself. So it's very lucky, very fortunate for us to be able to see in an organization, that we realize that, okay, and when we're looking at the leader, right, we can see that, oh, the leaders have a great vision, and that vision can cover a lot of people visions in here. Then we will apprehend that idea to the world, and that's what attracts people come into our plan, into our projects. And then many people know about the leader, many people know about us. So that idea, the leader ideas, that the leader dream basically cover our dreams as well, and encompass our dreams. So we are willing to apprehend about the leader, and that's will start attracting other people to come into our projects. Okay, so these are people, the two people, they have different jobs, but they have the same things, is that they are willing. They're willing to support and to lift up the leader. And they wholeheartedly they fulfill the leaders. They dedicate their life. They will commit it to fulfill the leaders' plan, the leader desire, the leader dreams. Okay. Today we can play the games of who is the left or the right supporter. And when you have an idea, right, of a plan or a project, you need the left supporter and right uplift person. You need someone to see all the good quality in us. We need someone to hold our image. We need someone to see our dream and willing to share that dream to the world. And then the more people know about our dreams, then some of them or one of them willing to have the ability to act. They're willing to become a left supporter to arrange everything, to operate the whole system going. So normally the right lift up person will apprehend that will be simpler to attract the left supporter. Okay. And when the left supporter so while the left supporters are operating the whole system, they may spot out the talent who have the ability to lift up the leaders. Okay, and then eventually that person will become a separate person to completely focus on all the external affairs and lift up the whole project. Okay, so if we do not have anyone who supports and who lift us up. Đóng giùm mẹ đi, lấy cái chìa khóa xe đóng giùm mẹ đi, tại hồi nãy có cái mùi ở trong xe đó, cái mùi của ai đó. So how can we how the leaders can attract these two people? First, by after understanding the importance of these two people already, then how can the leader attract these two people? So how can we attract them when we have nothing at all? When we have nothing at all, how can we attract these two people? We need to apprehend our dream. And then what else? What else do we need to do? Okay. We need to nurture the non-material aspect in ourselves. What else? What else? That not yet finished. What else we need to do? Someone said that we need to have a big heart and we need to realize our responsibility with our loved one. And when we be able to love someone, then they will see our value, and we have to serve them, we have to help them, we have to support them. So when we share our idea, they will see our dream, our idea, and whether that our dream, our idea be able to encompass their dream, then they will be willingly dedicate their time to our dream into reality. So when we say that your dreams is our, when your life is our dreams, then you'll be able to attract order. Everyone, all the student is kind of discussing of all the possibility of a leader ability need to have in order to attract the other two people when they just started and have nothing at all. So while everyone is discussing, please allow me to writing this page, this diagram on the screen. Let's see. Okay. So one of the participants said that in the past, when I often go and starting my business, okay, I make other people like me first. They like me first, and then they will buy what I sell. Okay, they will come to help me. So I show them my love. When they see my love for them, then they will help me. Okay, and I've listened to other people to see that what their needs are, and I always use the word to praise them, to encourage them. Okay, and when they love us, they like us, then they're willing to work with us. Okay, and I will help them to I help them to help to solve their problems in order for them to achieve what they want. And sometimes I just give them a piece of information or connect them to someone, right? And that connection can help them to make a lot of money. Thank you, teacher. Thank you. for listening to me. Cô Vũ Phương said, you look so beautiful. I can imagine that you wake up at 4:30 in the morning and you stay that beautiful. Right, so now everything that we have been passed, that all the teacher has sharing with us from the beginning of the journey, and now when we reflect on our life, I believe that each of us already have the answers of ourselves. There's no the best answer, there's no best answer, but there's only suitable answer to each of us. But we can agree with each other on the foundation that once we have nothing as us at all, if we want to attract the people who accompany us, so how can we attract the people to accompany us when we don't have anything, when we have nothing at all? So Emily said the person who refine their character, who rich in characters, is the person who can attract, who the other person love to be around. And another student said that, when I realize my missions, pursue my missions, then the other will get attracted to me. And there's a participant in the Zoom asked that, so why do we want to attract other people? What do we attract other people for? And cô Phương said that why we on the school, if we observe society and if we see that, if we have an idea, then we will tell each other that, we need someone to do this with us, right? When we have an idea, the first thing come up in our mind is that we need someone to do this with us. We need someone to accompany us to do this. Is that right, everyone? So first, everyone have a mind intention that we need someone to accompany us. Okay, so we need someone to accompany us. What for? Okay, what do they accompany us for? Okay. But now, if we're looking at ourselves, if we focus only on ourselves, focus on the fact that this is the thing that we want to do. We focus more on what we want to do and focus more on nurture ourselves, focus on raising our realms of living and elevate our realms of living, and we live as ourselves, okay? We live true to ourselves, and when we want to help people, to go to help people, right? When we want to help people, then spontaneously, then all of the favorable conditions will appear in our life. Because once we really want to do something, right? Really want to do something, that is our true desire, okay? So first, we need to have awareness that this is the things that I really want to do in my life. I must do it. I have to do this. I need to do it, okay? So first, we need to have that awareness, okay? And we need to do this, okay? Because we at first we don't need to attract other people. What we attract other people for when we have not ready, when we have no detailed plan, okay? Sometimes it's just what our wishing, what she wanting is not really it's not really started from we want to have people, but it has to start it from what do we want to do for others, what value we want to create for other people, and our state of living every single day. We must know it. We must stay in the state of living is that the life that we live is worth to live, and everything we receive in our life might be something that we haven't even received. We can see that every single people in our life also worthy of deserve to have all what we have. Then we focus on our causes first. Our causes, that what realms of living are we having right now, what mentality we're having right now. So according to the laws of cause and conditions, we want to share all of this to other people. We see that society very good already, and I can make it better, and I can make it better by helping other people, by giving what the value that I have. So it started with the causes inside of us. So at this point, we need to establish the fact that we want to help other people, we want to serve other people, we want to do it, we need to do it, we have to do it. And when I receive the value of this knowledge, I value it so much. And when I accompany with organization on the mentor and master, I felt so happy. I want to appreciate it with Tiểu Quang Ngọc, because I receive the true value from the organization. I want to appreciate it. I want to share it. I receive the support from all the teachers. I receive so much value. I earn ring and gratitude those value, and that's why I want to share it with Anh Quang Ngọc. Every time I see Anh Quang Ngọc, I repeatedly telling him all the good or the benefit that I receive, and every time I be able to share those things is change my mental image. And every time I meet you, I repeatedly telling you the benefit of this knowledge. And whoever I meet, I repeatedly telling the benefits of this knowledge. And one day, you will see that, my dream might not be that big, but I repeatedly telling you over and over again. Then maybe you're gonna ask me what I want to do, you will accompany me. You ask to accompany me, right? So the person who support and lift us up, they are not underneath us. They are not the people who are beneath us. The person who lift us up might be someone who already gone ahead of us, already richer than us, already wealthier than us already. But the thing is that they aligned with our dream, and they see that what we're doing is good, what we're doing is meaningful, so they want to lift us up. The left side lift up person is not necessary to be someone who beneath us. They might be already too mature, so that's why they can see our dream. They can see that they have the ability to lift us up. So when you have a company and when you become an inner being coaching, consulting specialist, you have a whole community of mentor master, you have a communities of family educator, you have a communities of entrepreneurs. You may start a specific project, right? Then any teachers in our organization can become the left supporter and right uplift person to you. And just like the training department at our organization doing right now. So the way you live, how you live, that make you have realized you need to aware of your missions, your purpose. And if you have a clear cause it in yourself, you have cause it within yourself, then you have you're aware of your missions, and the law of causality spontaneously applied in our life, and we automatically attract people. We become a person who have a self-attraction. to other people. So according to the laws of cause conditions, laws and condition, so the favorable condition will come to our life in order to live up to our dream, to turn off our dreams into reality. Can you see my share screen? No. In Zoom 2, people can only see half of their screen. Zoom 1 can see the full screen, but Zoom 2 only see half of the screen. Okay. Okay. Teachers, Cô Phương is off and turn back on again. Okay, it's work now. It's work now. So because I really want to talk about this, right? So there is the wise and the helper who come and help me to sort these problems out, tell me to turn this off and turn it back on. Okay. So it's the same in our life. Okay, if we want to do something and go and look for people, we might not be able to find them. Okay, but if you only focus on what you design, okay, if you focus on what you design, you prepare yourself first, and according to the laws of cause and condition will start to activate. Okay, and you'll be able to have other people to accompany you. With me and some of the teachers here, I asked to be able to accompany the organization, because when I learned the knowledge at first, I found this environment is so great. It's the great environment where all the students is very civilized and very modern, and the